をくださいな。永遠を手にしたいなんてさ、見せつけたい強さを感じていたい。ニコニコの欲は人の姿、クイーンについてしまえ。俺の罪までもこのまま消し去ってしまってもいいさ。頼みながれてる涙は誰のためなの。もう嫌だ、嘘は嫌。気まぐれなジェニー、叫びまくるイカれるようにその命果てる時まで叫べ、時を止めな狂いましょう。我を忘れて生きるようにゴージャスは歓喜の救う。ああ神様奇跡をくださいな。それを手に入れるだけさ。操りたいもう手そんだい朝どりこな毒は悪の腹が噛みついてしまえ。俺の罪までもこのまま消し去ってしまってもいいさ。なのに震わせる心は誰のためなの。もう嫌だ、嘘は嫌。怖くまでジェニー、ジェニー。わがままなジェニー。
Hello, good evening, and welcome to this, the 44th Starfury Facebook Live, in which I'm going to go through and let you know everything that's going on with Starfury events. That's 44 Facebook Lives we've had so far, which is pretty good going. And on tonight's Facebook Live, well, it's coming towards the end of 2024. We finished all our events off for this year, and now we're looking forward ahead to 2025. We just recently held 2 events and across November, and now we're into December. Our next event's not until the end of February. So over the next half an hour to hour, we're going to be looking back at our last 2 events, as well as going through what we've got planned and confirmed so far for 2025. Now, beginning of last November, we held our 5th event for fans of the television series Once Upon a Time. Starfury Enchanted 5 took place at the Birmingham Hilton Hotel. We all had a great time, and I have a little video to show you from that event. So there you go. That was Starfury Enchanted 6, our event for fans of the television series Once Upon a Time. Actually, it was Enchanted 5. Enchanted 6 is taking place next November, and we're going to have details of that later tonight. And attendees for the previous Enchanted should actually be receiving an email update tonight as well. Now, we also held another event in November. That was our last event of the year that we had at the Renaissance Hotel Heathrow, and we did something new. We tried an event around the television show Our Flag Meets Death. The event was called the Republic of Pirates. It was a very small event, but it was a really nice one, had a really friendly, warm feel to it, and we got a little video from that event too now to show you. So that was a little recap on the last two events that we did in 2024 to remind those who were there what a great time they had and to show everybody else what they missed out on. So that's it for 2024. And we're now looking ahead to 2025. And we've got quite a few events already set for next year. And one of the first events that we have going on for next year, and that's going to be taking place at the end of February, is our Outlander event. Now, this will be our 8th Outlander event, Starfury Highlanders 8. So we really had a long association with the show, and the event's going to be taking place from the 28th of February until the 2nd of March at the Hilton Hotel in Birmingham. Now, we're doing something a bit different with our Outlander event this year, as what we're doing is we're theming it around the first two seasons. Now, as fans of the show know, Claire and that Sam, that Claire and Jamie kind of like change it up each season. They kind of like go somewhere different. They're in Scotland, next they're in America, and so there's been a lot of cast changes. And I kind of like felt that there was a lot of people from the first two seasons that we hadn't seen in a long time at events. So what I've done is I focused next year's event on the first two seasons of Outlander, so that we can get to see a lot of the guests that we haven't seen in a few years. And of course, that still means we have joining us Stephen Cree. You couldn't have an Outlander event without Stephen Cree there causing trouble. We also have the lovely Annette Badlander joining us as well. Also along will be Nell Hudson. Also joining us will be Grant O'Rourke, as well as Stephen Walters, Andrew Gower, and Gary Lewis. So that's 7 guests so far. I'm working on 1 or 2 more. I'd hope to be able to have somebody to announce tonight, but it didn't work out that way. But I am working on 1 or 2 more, and we're looking to put photo ops and fan meets on sale next week. However, the Hilton Hotel Birmingham is now accepting room bookings for that event. Now, if you've purchased a ticket for this event, you should have received an email sometime tonight, which will have the link for you in order to book a hotel room. However, if you don't receive the link, we've put the link on our website and also on the Facebook group for the convention. So if you wanted to book a hotel, if you want to stay in the Hilton Hotel for the convention, you can get your the link now and book your room. But those are the guests. And also to let you know, we're going to be putting the fan meets and the photo ops on sale next week, and also keep a look on our social media, as hopefully we should be able to announce another guest next week. But that's Starfury Highlanders 8, our 8th event for fans of the television series Outlander, and that's taking place from the 28th of February to the 2nd of March 2025 at the Hilton Metropole Hotel in Birmingham. Now, our next event after that, just a week after, is Into the Fold. And Into the Fold is a celebration of the television series Shadow and Bone. And that event's going to be taking place from the 7th to the 9th of March at the Renaissance Hotel in Heathrow. And we've got 6 really good guests from the series joining us. We got Luke Pascalino, who'll be along. We also have Daisy Head, Danielle Gallagher, Kit Young, Freddie Carter, and the series lead, Jessie May Lee. So those are the guests we have joining us at our Shadow and Bone event, Into the Fold. It's taking place from 7th to the 9th of March at the Renaissance Hotel, Heathrow. There are still some gold tickets as well as regular tickets. There are some gold tickets available for that one. So if you wanted to nab yourself a gold ticket, you still could. Now, fan meets and photo ops went on sale at 7 o'clock tonight. So you can get your fan meets and your photo ops now for that event. I expect the fan meets will go very quickly, because this is one of those ones where the fan meets are very popular. So if you wanted to get your fan meets, you might want to jump in there quickly, but they went on sale tonight. If you have a ticket to the event, again, you should have received an email tonight with the link. Also, the hotel is taking bookings now. It has been taking bookings for a few weeks. The link's been up, but that's been emailed out to all you guys. It's probably going to be our last one for Shadow and Bone. It's a very fun but very small event, so this will probably be our final one for it, but we aim to have a really good time that weekend. Now, the next event we have, moving along further into 2025, our next event after that is our Ultimates event. Now, that event is taking place from the 11th to the 13th of April at the Hilton Metropole Hotel in Birmingham. And that's our celebration of Marvel and DC superhero films and television series. Now, there's not much because I've been working on a big guest and it's been taking forever. What I found is interest has kind of like declined. Ultimates used to be our biggest event, but interest has declined a bit in the DC and Arrowverse and Marvel stuff. So really, I felt I've got to get a super big guest, and I'm still working on them, and it's very slow. But as soon as that's locked down, I'll let you guys know. But we do have two good guests at the moment. We have Grace Caroline Curry, who was in the Shazam movies as Mary Marvel, and we also have Chantal Van Santen, who's been in The Boys, she's been in The Flash, she's been in tons of stuff. So that's two solid starter guests, but hopefully the beginning of January, we should actually be filling that lineup properly out with a headliner to it as well. Now, a month later, the beginning of May, we have our Supernatural event for 2025, and that's Starfury Crossroads. Crossroads events are probably our most popular events at the moment. Supernatural's huge. We're going to be melding The Boys into it as well, because that's a show that I love, and there's a lot of crossover between the two shows. But Starfury Crossroads 10 is going to be taking place from the 9th to the 11th of May at the Hilton Hotel in Birmingham. Now, if you want to stay at the Hilton Hotel, I've actually just sent out an email to all the attendees, which includes a link. They're now accepting the room bookings for the Hilton Hotel. Link's also on the Facebook page, and it's being put up on the website in case the email doesn't get through to you. Now, we've got some really cool guests for that event. We've got Julian Richings, one of the nicest guys you could hope to meet. We also have Matt Frewer, probably best known as Max Headroom. And we've got Lisa Berry. Now, as the Horseman of the Apocalypse, that's going to make a great trio photo shoot. We also have Sam Smith joining us and Mitch Pileggi. Got Mark Shepard, Misha Collins, and Jared Padalecki. So you should have had an email go out so you can book your hotel rooms now. We've also added some new photo ops as well. We've put Sam Smith's photo op up as well. And we've also done a Winchester's trio photo op with Jared, Mitch, and Sam. It actually says Misha on it. It's supposed to be Jared. We'll correct that over the weekend. Just let you know, that's a photo op people have been asking for. So we've added that to it. There's one more Supernatural guest who said yes, but we haven't finalized the contract, so I should be announcing them next week. I'm still working on the Boys guests. The issue we've got on the Boys guests is they're supposed to be they were supposed to start filming this week. I think it was on Monday that they started filming, so they've been getting their schedule now. And the two guests that I've had a provisional agreement with, they're just waiting to see how their schedule's going to span out, so to ensure they're available for the event. If they're not available, there's two more that I know I can go for instead, but I'm just waiting on these two first. And if you haven't got a ticket, you still can get tickets, but they're really super limited. Now, given the lineup, we've got 3 out of 4 of the leads from Supernatural going on. I'm surprised we actually still even have some tickets. We've got a limited number of the Diamond Pass, which includes photo ops with Jared and Misha, autographs from all the guests, and a fan meet with Jared as well. We've still got some gold available, and we've got a very limited amount of regular tickets available. But really, if you do want to attend that event, you really need to snap up your tickets soon on that one. And that's not the only event that we're running in May, because in May we also have a Stargate event, and that's Starfury Ascension. Now, I've never run Stargate events before because throughout the 90s and the noughties, there were other organizers in the UK doing Stargate events, and I didn't want to clash with them, so I didn't do a Stargate event. But there hasn't been a proper weekend Stargate hotel convention in at least over a decade in the UK. And there used to be two organizers, both running two events. So you had a choice of at least 4 Stargate events, like in the style of Starfury, to go to per year. And I've had a lot of requests. So we put together what I think is a cool lineup. And we have joining us Gary Jones, David Nicol, Nicole de Boer, Ellie Gall, Tori Higginson, Lexa Doig, Terrell Rothery, Michael Shanks, and Amanda Tapping. I think that's a great lineup for an event, and that's taking place from the 23rd to the 25th of May at the Renaissance Hotel, Heathrow. Now, the Renaissance has got me the booking link for that hotel, for that weekend. So we're going to be sending out that this weekend. It hasn't been sent out yet, but it's going to be sent out the email this weekend, as well as go on the Facebook page and on the website. So if you've got a ticket for that event and want to stay at the Renaissance Hotel where the convention's taking place, we'll be having that email go out sometime over this weekend, so you'll be able to make the booking. Photo ops are also available now to purchase. The lineup's pretty much set for that one. I think it's a very large lineup. What will be a kind of like a small and friendly event. So that's going to be a very fun event. Now, after that, we also have our Hannibal convention. It's going to be our 7th Hannibal event, Starfury Red Dragon 7. That one's taking place from July 4th to 6th at the Renaissance Hotel in Heathrow. Now, I was going to give some updates on that tonight, but I'm actually going to have to leave that because when I got sent the booking link by the Renaissance Hotel, they unfortunately did the wrong dates on it. So I'm going to have to do that next week, and we'll have an email be going out next week, probably next Friday, with an update on everything happening on the Hannibal event and with the booking link for that one. But the booking link will be going out next Friday. Had hoped to have it today, but unfortunately, Renaissance got the wrong dates on it. So we'll get the booking link out next Friday. Over 50% of the tickets for the Hannibal event have already gone. It's always a popular event. The last two both completely sold out, and I think this one is going to sell out as well. Now, after that event, we jump further forward in time into August, and that's going to be August 1st to 3rd, back at the Renaissance Hotel. We have our Starfury Witch Bomb X, which is our 3rd event celebrating the shows Motherland Fort Salem and Warrior Nun. Now, we just got the one guest confirmed at the moment, Demetria McKinney. So that's the first guest for our Motherland Fort Salem Warrior Nun event. We should have a few more guests up within the next few weeks. Well, they're either going to be in the next 2 weeks, or you're going to have to wait till January, because everything shuts down over Christmas and New Year in the entertainment industry with all the agents. But hopefully we should have some more pretty soon. Again, an email's just gone out to all the attendees, which has the booking link at the Renaissance Hotel. So the Renaissance Hotel's now starting to take the hotel bookings for Starfury Witch Bomb. So there's an email gone out for that. We've got about 20 or 30 gold tickets still left. So if you want to go gold, you still have a limited opportunity on that. So you may want to snap those up. That's Starfury Witch Bomb X, and that's going to be our 3rd event celebrating the television series Warrior Nun and Motherland Fort Salem. Now, after that, we have our next event for Star Wars, and that's going to be Starfury Invasion. Now, Starfury Invasion is going to be taking place from the 19th to the 21st of September at the Hilton Metropole Hotel in Birmingham. And the first 3 confirmed guests are Katie O'Brien, who appeared in the television series The Mandalorian. She's been in tons of stuff. She's going to be in the new Mission Impossible series, but she was also in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Ant-Man and Wasp. She's done so much stuff, so she's a really cool guest. From the Jedi Fallen Order video games, we also have Elizabeth Grulon, and we also have Tina Ivlev. So those are the first 3 guests. Now, we had some real heavy hitters at the last invasion, and I'm looking to repeat that. But if you're a fan of Star Wars, that's going to be a real cool event. Again, we'll have the hotel booking link going out next week. We've got the hotel booking link from the Hilton. So we're getting that all out the way. We're getting everybody the booking links for all the event. But that's going to be our Star Wars event, Starfury Invasion. Probably be about February, March time. We start picking up more on the guest lineup. But there's a couple of guests. There's about 4 guests from Andor I've already got provisional agreements with. And we're looking at guests again from Ahsoka and the Acolyte as well. So that's going to be a cool event celebrating Star Wars. And then our last announced event for next year is Starfury Enchanted 6. And that's our 6th event for the television series Once Upon a Time. And that's going to be taking place from the 31st of October to the 2nd of November. And that's at the Renaissance Hotel, Heathrow. Now, all the previous Enchanted events we held at the Hilton, we're going to be going to the Renaissance because we think it's going to give kind of like a more intimate, more relaxed feel to it. It's going to be a smaller event. We're still going to have a cool guest lineup. Now, the first guests we've got Amy Manson joining us, who played Meriden on the show. We've also got Jared Gilmore joining us, who played Henry Mills. And we have one of the series leads, Emily DeRavin, who on the show played Belle. Those are the first 3 guests. That's going to prove super popular. Always does with Once Upon a Time. I'm surprised we actually still have gold tickets available for that event. But now the guests are starting to be announced. The last few golds are going to go quick. So if you want to go gold, you better snap it up. I don't have, that's the one of the few events I don't have the booking link. Renaissance hasn't got me that. Also got to chase up the Renaissance about the Red Dragon one because they sent me the wrong one. So that's what we've got planned for 2025. We're looking at one further event towards the end of November. Not sure what that could be at the moment. There's a couple of potentialities there. Could be an Orville event. Could be an Interview with a Vampire event. Could be a Star Trek event. Could be a Return of the Vampire Ball. I'm unsure at the moment. There's a couple of guests I've been offered. We're looking at all of that. But that would be probably something I would announce the beginning of next year. I'm going to be back. There may be a Facebook Live before that if I sort out some of the guests I've been working on. It's unlikely, but it's probably the next Facebook Live is going to be on Friday, the 27th of December. And that's not going to be any news or information. That's just going to be a look back at all the Starfury events of 2024. So that'll just be a retrospective Facebook Live in which we look back at 2024. We haven't got a Destiny this year, so I'll miss seeing all you guys on New Year's Eve, but we'll still be able to have a Christmas New Year celebration on February the 27th. You can also go look on our Twitter account for those of you who haven't given up on Twitter for Blue Sky just yet, as we've got a Twitter competition for you guys to win an Indiana Jones Funko Pop of the villain from the last film signed by Mads Mikkelsen. But that's how it's looking on Starfury at the moment. I'm actually going to be sending out a bulk email over the weekend with the full Starfury calendar, so you can see it all on that. But beyond that, I hope that all of you guys have a fantastic Christmas, and thanks for all your support for Starfury events in 2024. And I hope to see you guys back next year in 2025.
Oh!